What's up, y'all? So finally getting together the Crystal Coast Highland Games footage from 2024. So yes, I'm a month behind. It's been a little bit of a hectic month, a lot going on. So catching up finally, and I've come to really love this games. So me personally, and I haven't even got the full experience because I do things a little bit different. One of my best friends, Kevin, lives in Wilmington. So instead of going all the way to Morehead City, I've gone down. I spent Friday evening with him to hang out. He was one of my best men at my wedding. Don't get to see him. I used to see him like every day. Now I don't get to see him all the time since he moved. So it's a good time. Stayed up a little late, drinking a little really good bourbon. So maybe affected me the next day just a little bit. But you know what? You're going to cherish those times with friends, and it doesn't happen often, so I'm going to definitely enjoy it while I have it. So got into games day, drove up in the morning, breakfast, and everything was fine and smooth. We went a little bit odd order. We threw hammer for the first time at Crystal Coast, and then we threw the Braemar stone in the heavyweight. Originally, we're supposed to throw the open stone and lightweight, so I guess you could say out of practice with those, but not really. We've been competing. But we'll get into games footage. Ended up being probably my best finish overall in a games as a pro. Nothing amazing around. I mean, it was hard to throw big at the end of 3 weeks of competing. Anybody that does that knows it kind of wears on you a little bit, especially with all the travel mixed in. So let's get to the games footage. I'll voice it over. And thank you, Bill and Holly, the Crawfords. Run an amazing game. It's always fun to get to throw and see the European guys, seeing Vlad and Glenn come over and then getting to throw with some of those guys and meet and get to hang out with some of those guys. So yeah, let's get to the game footage. Not gonna lie, I was hoping for a PR, season PR hammer. It's tough when you start the day off with it. Obviously that throw was kind of like an easy opener. I wanna guess 92, 93. I think I went 96 on the next. And finished with 99, which I think might have given me 4th or 5th in this event. So a solid placing from me. I felt like I had like 100 in me or 105 in me and just couldn't make it happen. So back to the drawing board, but happy to end hammer on a high note for the year. Braemar, I think, tied my season best of a 35.5. I have a lot of work to go in the Braemar I'll probably never be competitive in it, let's be real. But yeah, it's Braemar. To me, not super exciting. These shot put guys and strongman, big dudes, love it. So let's get into heavyweight. It went okay. I would have liked it to go a little better. I know I tried hard, just didn't have the pure out speed. I was in like the 36 something range. I was hoping to cap off a season best, but I hit a season best a week before, so always hard to do 2 weeks in a row. Happy with where it's trending and how things are feeling. Definitely still, I feel like I've always got stuff to work on. Caber, there's one I wish I had a little bit better showing in. So weird scoring. We had a qualifying caber. Well, it really wasn't qualifying. Everybody turned it, so we moved to the next one. And I think I got like an 88 degrees. So just not quite. Couple decent attempts. I honestly just didn't feel all the power there today. And that's where you maybe blame it on the bourbon and the short sleep the night before. Hey, let's give a shout out to how amazing these shirts are. I don't think I have a great close-up picture, but man, comfortable shirt, amazing graphics. Absolutely love it. Will be in the everyday rotation for sure. And then thanks to Bill and Holly. One thing awesome they did with all the pro guys is, and I don't know if this might be a different angle of the same attempt. They gave us all sweatshirts at the end of the day. It was it's a little bit different, which is kind of nice. It was like an athletic style sweatshirt, kind of light.
Good run.
Definitely comfortable.
Here we go, Justin.
Now, here was a good one on the day. Sheath. So these boom lifts are definitely tough to get to adjust to, so you have to play with it. And obviously my sheath has been hooking. If you follow me along in any way, shape, or form this year, you notice it hooking back over my left shoulder kind of far. Well, we made big jumps too. Went 24 to 28, and then to 31. Well, and 28 is my season best this year ever since I've switched hands, and actually ended up sneaking one over 28. I think I was only one of 4 guys that did, so very good placing for myself. But then we went to 31, and it's just not there yet. Hopefully with a lot more reps in the off season and next year, this can get a little bit more consistent. I can start straightening things back out again. But here's the one I probably sneak over here, right in the corner. I thought it was going to go in the bucket at first. and sneaks over. Then we go, we'll throw some more sheaf. I'll keep them in there. You'll see how most of them all pull back left. It's anything, when I try to put power on it, it's like I'm pulling too long, and I'm not, I'm just trying to do anything I can. But we go to Wob, and we also started at 15. They were trying to kind of hurry the day along, and I've cleared 15 once this year. The scores haven't been put in. It's actually, that first pool is pretty decent up there at kind of under the bucket again. And there's the hooking. But started 15, didn't clear it. I cleared it once this year. The scores haven't been put in from Grandfather Mountain. But felt okay from a pool standpoint. It's just not been my year. I think the groin affected me all year long. We'll do some season recap stuff in a bit. But I think I'll throw in a picture of the whole group here at the end. 3 pools at Wob, and that's all she wrote. Absolutely fun time. I think I finished 6th overall out of 11, and just love this games. Will definitely be back in the future. Surprise if you watch this long. Here's the actual shirts. That's the front. Pretty awesome. And this is the back, since it takes place down at the coast in Morehead City. Here's our group shot. Judge Tommy DeBrune, myself, Glenn Nish, Vlad Tulacek, Wes Kaiser, Chris Chafin, Kendall Thomas, John Van Buren, my brother Garrett Blatnik, Adam Sizemore, Jonathan Harding. You got our awesome announcer Larry Brock, Thor Gilfison, and Holly and Bill Crawford. Thanks, guys.